me in the sneeze department.
The wall's kind of cool.
Well, I just got knocked the walls down earlier. I scared Greg. Anyway, next up on the mic. Oh.
Promised my friends I'd start out with this joke. I was told recently that silence implies consent, so I started raping deaf people. I went before the judge. He's like, well, she was signing as fast as she could. I don't speak sign language. She was tasing you, for Christ's sake. Freaky foreplay? If anyone hasn't guessed, I tell jokes. That's all I do. And I love April, the month of April, because it starts out with April Fool's Day. The greatest day in the world for me, because I get to watch everybody else try to do my job. No other profession has that. There's no, like, pretend to be a doctor day. Probably because of the death toll that would cause, but I just imagine, like, people on the street don't know anything about medicine trying to do open heart surgery. That would not be good.
Especially if we're on the cat bus.
Thank you for that. I also promised a friend of mine that I would tell this joke, and I have to warn you about this one. It's messed up. That being said, I was told recently that the word retarded is no longer correct. I can't say it because it's not politically correct. I was told that it was like saying the N-word. What I want to know is, are the mentally handicapped going to do the same thing with the word retard that black people did with the N-word? Am I going to, no, I'm serious about that. Am I going to, like, leave here tonight, see a bunch of people with, like, Down syndrome, what's up, my retard? How's it going, retard? And of course, I feel like I always have to belong, so I'll go, hey, what's up, my retards? They'll whip out their crowbars, and I'm going to spend another week in the hospital. That's bad. But no, truth be told, I don't see people with mental conditions as retarded. I see stupid people as retarded. I'll give you a perfect example. Perfect example. I used to work for Walmart. And one day, while I was working there, somebody came up to me and asked me how to find Walmart. What? Go ask customer service. You know what he did? He went in and asked customer service. I told this story to a friend of mine, Matthew, who actually has Down syndrome. He goes, that's retarded. Oh, favorite punchline ever. Anyway, on to the new jokes. I'm jealous of lesbians because they always seem to get better looking women than I can. That's annoying, isn't it? And you know what? I figured out what it is. It's the female form is a lot more, well, it's a lot better looking than this form. That's all I got to say on that.
That's true.
But it's also confusing because gay guys also get better looking women than I can. Now that throws me off completely.
That's insane. That's retarded.
Thank you. That's retarded. I'm sorry. That is the best audience response ever. Thank you.
Yay!
Last joke of the night, because I think I'm coming close to my time limit. I hate stupid people. Like, they're the only group of people I honest to God hate. And here's why. I was giving a little bit of change to a homeless person, nothing much. This guy comes up behind me. I've never seen this guy before in my life. He goes, don't give him any money. He chooses to be homeless. I'm sorry, what? Would you like a point for point on why that's bullshit? Because I can give it to you. Starting with point 1, nobody chooses to be homeless. I'm not saying that they aren't there for crappy reasons, but nobody ever chooses it. Nobody's sitting there like, do I want a mansion or do I want the streets?
They have to pay bills.
Bills are nothing if you get to live in a mansion. I swear by it. Anyway, that's my set tonight. I hope you all laugh. Woo! Oh, before I forget, I have merch for sale. So good that even your feature bought it. Pick me up.
But I haven't watched it yet.
Man, you still paid for it.